Hi, my name's Huckster and welcome to our playthrough in Pax Dei. Okay, I spent about 10 hours here yesterday and it was awesome. Epic, love it. Okay, so Matt, who is Treya, second one down, introduced us to this game on Friday and he had a live stream up and running, so Joe, who is Carbomb, and I joined his live stream and watched him play for a few hours. I couldn't go in at the time because I was working, but that's life, real life. So I had to wait until Sunday when Levi and Matt were playing all day Saturday and Joe and I joined them on Sunday. So this is what, I'll say we, but predominantly the guys had built or have built. Now, when Matt first put the base down, he put it over here, which looked kind of cool. We thought, yeah, loads of resources, looks like a good idea, but it's not a major issue, but the trees continually grow, so we had to move our base further out of the tree line so that we could build a platform. So yeah, yesterday was spent exploring, doing a bit of fighting, lots of resource gathering, learning how to craft, and just getting a general feel for the game. And right, so first impressions, it's beautiful. It's the Unreal 5, so really gorgeous, beautiful lighting, beautiful scenery, beautiful ambience, great music. Okay, so I like the look of the armour. I like the fact it's a bit floppy, it's a bit rugged, it's a bit worn, a bit natural. Okay, so aesthetically very pleasing. There's lots of workbenches, so yeah, so when you do craft, you do bounce between workbenches, making lots of different stuff. So let's have a look. Basic. I'm not very good at weaponsmithing yet, or basic, but I have been grinding a little bit of armor. So let's have a look at my. I'm trying to remember where it is. Their skills. So wood cutting, yeah, you do cut down a lot of trees. Leather working a little bit. Armor smithing, probably my second one. I'm a tank, so this is where I will be focusing a lot of my time and effort. But I probably will spend time doing everything just to get familiar. I'm pretty sure that we'll all have our specialities, but I think as an all-round, there's no cap, it's not like you can only be one, which I have played in some games and can be a bit irritating, but so yeah, that's the crafting system. Make and do everything. Combat, pole arms is for my pointy stick, block is for my shield, bow a little bit, but axes, this was a little bit, I've only got this silly little chopping axe, where is it, there, iron chopping axe. Now you can use it to fight, but very annoyingly it doesn't affect your skills. So yeah, it's an axe. As far as I'm concerned, I'm using it to kill baddies. That should increase. So I say that because weapons aren't that easy to make. That's not the weaponsmith. So Joe, Matt was trying to make a basic sword. So maybe I need a rugged hatchet. Yeah, okay, I'll probably make one of those today. Sword and an axe. I quite like this, and a shield. So yeah, the system to set it up pretty easily. Nice little quick bar, so you can bounce through your weapons pretty efficiently. You do have a power attack as well. I changed the buttons because I don't like pressing 2 buttons to do one action. So I'll just put it on my my thumb mouse button. Okay, so bit of combat, bit of crafting, bit of building, a little bit of exploration. Now, we decided we wanted to play this because it's just come out in early access. It's 10 or so days, and we like playing co-op. But the issue we found with the co-op games we were playing was someone had to host. So right, who's going to host? Who's going to be on the longest? And some people come and go, but the host had to stay. And you get a bit tired. You're like, I've got to crash, guys, and everyone has to start again. Anyway, as an MMO, this is a persistent server, so you can literally log in whenever you feel like it. I noticed that Levi's been on for a while now, so he's busy down here. I'll go and check out what he's doing shortly. But I like being honest. I bought this game. I, like everyone else, have the right to express my opinion freely, and I've got to say, I love it. Now, on that, I'm going to point out a couple of issues. Storage, yes, okay, yeah, storage. Let's start there. Let's try a simple chest. So that's Matt. He either made it or placed it, which is cool. And that's Levi. And then Carbon. Okay, so they did most of the moving. But what's in it, So you've literally got to go to every chest and go, no, it's not that one. So yeah, absolutely. I would say one of the first things they need to do within the next update is simply put, and you have to be quite close sometimes, and it can be a bit janky just trying to access them. Okay, so I can't, for whatever reason, I don't know. Let's go back to this one. Just change it. Plants. Absolutely, 100%. Being able to rename, like armor equipment, armor supplies, or materials, or whatever. So that's a definite from the get-go. I like games that you can actually craft from chests because it's way more efficient, way less of a ball ache going in and going, right, I need to find these items, collect the amounts I need, and come back, and then fill up my inventory and go back again. So crafting from chests, yeah, that's more of a wish list rather than an essential, but renaming chests, absolutely. I'm not sure if this is as intended. Where did I put my axe? There it is. I can cut it down, that's pretty easy. And it will grow back. Straight through the floor. Which, although it looks kind of cool, and everyone likes a tree house, we don't want trees growing through our base. So, something, like most games I've played, once you've claimed the area, in this game it's like claim a plot, resources don't respawn, which, it's like, that makes more sense. So the building's okay, yeah, a bit basic. I haven't done much in this particular game, but I think it looks okay. We decided that we were going to try and test whether we can build out over the water, because obviously nothing will respawn there, and it might look quite cool. So this is work in progress. There are so many things to build and to create, and the crafting system is incredibly complex, that there's lots of resources to gather, to combine, and I'm 100% okay with that. As an MMO and the ability for players to play together and just come online and go, you know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do later is grind up my armor skills and my weapon skills, just so that I can get that. And in the meantime, I'm probably going to need to do a bit of leather working, maybe cloth working, in order to make bucklers and, I don't know, undergarments and pieces. So I do like the fact that, so you have a helmet area, helm or coif or whatever. I'm assuming that's pauldrons. Certainly looks like pauldrons. And you have 3 layers of body armor, which I love, because I love armor. And then your little mittens or your gloves. I'm not entirely sure what that one will be. And then 2 layers of leggings and some boots. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And you got a kind of cape thing over this side. Not entirely sure what that one will be. Necklace, armbands, yeah, and rings. Yeah, absolutely. I love being able to add gear to my character. So this amount for me is ideal, rather than just having the standard head, chest, hands and feet. So yep, really, really, really love that aspect. Okay, at the moment this is our clan. There is just the 3 of us. Oh, 3. There is the 4 of us. We started this from our Discord server. A bunch of buddies who've been playing Bellwright for the last 2 months. And we have got to a point in Bellwright whereby, as an early access game, we've essentially completed it. You know, it's like we can win the game. So it took us a while to get to that point, but yeah, it's a great game. I'm not going to knock it at all. It's early access and it's incomplete. So it was time to move on. There's lots of options out there. I'm not saying they're bad, but this, I think, won through, as I said earlier, based on the fact that it's an MMO, a persistent server. No one has to host. The payment, yeah, okay. For me, in English, it was 32 quid. Obviously, you know, you can tell from your own Steam page how much it is in your own currency, which was essentially about £10 more, 30% more than the other co-op games. Bellwright, Enshrouded, Soul Mask, Aska. So, is it worth an extra 30%, an extra tenner? I'm going to have to say yes. Not just because of the persistent server element, but I think the game does look better. It look, to me, I like the realism. I don't mind a fantasy element, but I do like good graphics. I do like that sense of realism. And as I say, everything I say in this video, it's my own personal opinion, obviously. You know, there's no point me starting every statement with "in my opinion," because it's all my opinion. Could I recommend it? Yes, I hope that some of the other guys in our Discord look at it and go, you know what, I'll give it a go. You know, there's so much to do in this game that 4 of us can handle it. 5 would be better, 6 would be even better, 7, you know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know, you could have a bunch of you in the server. The map's huge. You know, I'm pretty much here, and there is a lot of map to discover. Now, I said to the guys yesterday, I would prefer the map to be covered in a fog of war, so you only literally see where you've been, which is around here. That's me placing icons on deposits. There's iron around there, basically. That is another base we set up. I can't remember what that is. That is something I did, but I can't remember what it is. But the map's brilliant. It's, you know, it's huge. Lots of different biomes, very diverse. I hope that when it goes live, when it's full release, they set a realistic subscription that enables the development team to produce some epic content. You know, use our money to give us more reasons to stay playing your game and building a huge community and having numerous different servers, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of players. Yeah, why not? This has all that potential 10 days in. But, you know, that might happen. Alternatively, it might just collapse in on itself and not be available in a couple of days or weeks, or, you know, either or. But I'm really hoping that it survives and thrives and grows. And from this perspective, it has every reason to do so. There's lots more about this game that we're going to discover. I am live streaming it, or I will be live streaming it continually, hopefully daily, but obviously real life will come crashing in now and again because I do work. So I can't guarantee every day, but whenever I'm on with the guys, or even on my own, just pottering around, crafting and farming and harvesting and potentially killing some baddies, I will stream it. Any suggestions, any advice is always welcome. We do have a Discord. It's a small but growing community. If you just want to join us there and ask some questions and potentially join us, feel free to join the link. I've got to thank Matt and Levi and Joe for joining me, Sticks for saying hi in chat, Vlad, and some of the other guys who just popped in to say hello yesterday, see what was going on, and hopefully we can grow it all together. But at this point, most importantly, I'd like to thank you very much for watching.